start the Tron project presentation. First of all, I will proceed in the order of introduction, equipment, experiment, and demonstration video. For the introduction, with regard to the COVID-19, many experts said that people should avoid human contact as much as possible to prevent the coronavirus. The elevator buttons that many people come into contact with are also a medium that could spread the coronavirus. In fact, there have been reports of suspected group infection caused by elevator buttons, although it is said to prevent virus by attaching antibacterial film to elevator buttons. There has been a public opinion that research on the efficiency of antibacterial film is not yet reliable. Therefore, I thought that it would be best to block contact altogether by implementing non-contact buttons using sensors. For the equipment that I used are Arduino Uno board, infrared sensor, DF player MP3 module, and LED. In addition, I used breadboard, speaker, and woodboard. For the experiment, I implement my system in a simple flowchart. First, the infrared sensor, which acts as a button, detects the object and transmits the input value to Arduino, and then Arduino transmits output value to the LED and speaker respectively through the code. Here the LED's role is a tool for visual confirmation of whether a button has been pressed, and the speaker's role is also a tool for auditory verification of whether a button has been pressed for that floor. This is the code of the system that I have configured. I operate the general input-output data pin with RX and TX pin using the software serial library and use the MP3 library to activate the DF player MP3 module. I designate the constant and variable values for each floor from first to fourth floor, and I conclude the function related to fin mode and MP3 for input and output in the void setup. In the void loop, I use if and else to implement the sensor's behavior. Let's watch the demonstration video. Let's start the demonstration video. First of all, if you look at the hardware, there are 4 floors. Infrared sensor is attached to the left, and LED is attached to the right. I try to make a click sound by using speaker. When I put my fingers close to the sensor, let's check that the lights are on in order from first floor to fourth floor. At the same time, you can see a little mechanical sound coming from the speaker. And I'm going to check that the light go out when I put my finger on the sensor again. This time, assuming that there are several buttons pressed, I will just randomly turn on a few floors. Next, I will check the distance of the sensor. If finger is far away from the sensor, the LED will not light up. But if finger get close, it will light up. The sensor's detection distance can be adjusted using the potentiometer of the infrared sensor. The last thing, I regret that when I pressed first floor button, I should hear the sound of first floor from the speaker, and when I pressed it again, it should be called cancelled, but only click due to the problems inside the MP3 module and the speaker. Finish my demonstration. Thank you.